Hey, how's it going? Happy Thursday? Yes, Thursday. Hope you guys doing well. It's an exciting day today because I'm looking forward to continue to set up the system. I wasn't like it's not like I didn't plan to do this month. I just tried it, and then it worked, and then I was like, okay, let's do it. It seems fun. So here we are. Right? Simple as that. Since yesterday, though, I did figure out something quite big. I figured out why the hell the shadows don't look right. And it's because I need to adjust the contact shadows. I went through so many, things with Grok. I even tried ChatGPT to see if it gave me different answers. No, none of them gave me the right answer. I eventually found it, though. Oh, no, maybe Grok did give me the right answer. No, Grok did give me the right answer. Or was it ChatGPT? No, it was ChatGPT that gave me the right answer. Eventually. Either way. Contact shadows. I had to up the contact shadows distance. And then it was fine. And I'll show you guys what's up. So now the shadows actually look good. And they touch where they're supposed to touch. At the distance they're supposed to be. So, yay! So that's an improvement. Other than that, I went ahead and redid the texture, or the little, the texture of the strokes to not have the transparency by choosing a different brush. I found a better brush that doesn't have any of those issues. I just used that. I just remade a new one. So now we have both. Worst case scenario, we have both. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. Here we are. So shall we jump into it? Oh goddamn! I still haven't updated the image. Seriously, out of sight, out of mind for me. It's gonna be a whole. It's going. I mean, at this point, do I wait till Sunday to update it? This is already Thursday. More than half of the time has gone by. But if you take a look here, you can see the shadow. Right, it's now touching the feet. It's significantly better. Also, I'm trying. I was trying out a light that you might be able to see here as I move around. I don't know. It's just ever so slightly makes it lighter here. It's not a light. It's a decal. So, I don't know about that one. I did that before I fixed the shadow issue. You can see the shadows now. So much better. So, the plan today is I want to kind of adjust the colors here. I feel like they're a little too reddish, and maybe adjust this to match it as well. Play around with all of these, and then we move on to working on the stones here. That's the plan. And we continue moving on little by little. And then we also need, then we have to do props. We have to do the ones in the distance. So much still to do. Oh, this part right here looks great. That looks very painterly. I approve. Hey! I'm glad that it's feeling a little kind of painterly. It won't be like that everywhere, but that's the hope. So we went from this, right? We can see it has the, you can see through them, to this, where you can't. I don't know what the cracks are. I imagine that's compression. Because that looks like compression. Is my guess. Only on the dark lines. Oh no, it's on the light ones too. Yeah, I think that's compression. It's fine. It's, you don't see it. Okay, so do I keep the decal? I'll keep the decal for now that I added. Okay, let's go ahead and come to here. Go to the paved path, and let's open up color curve. So what I'm thinking is we make it a little more or a little less saturated. Let's just half saturation on most of this and see how we feel. Because at least like there, right? It's super saturated. Like, I'm okay with a little bit. I feel it was too much. And then maybe also this one. We lower the contrast between. I also want to, hold on, let me turn off the random color. So we do have some colors in where they connect. So those things are giving a little bit of a difference. That could be the normal effect as well. But the random color intensity here, I think, is too strong. So we can go very subtle with it. And then we can do something like this. And the other one is, do we want to reduce the tiling? Or increase the tiling? I think a lot of this is geo, actually, not the texture itself. But if I want a little more texture variation, then, or color variations, this is better. What happens if we push this? You gotta start seeing a little bit of it. A bit more of the color stuff. What happens if we push it even further? Definitely wouldn't want to go this far, right? So now I start seeing the seeing a bit more. Let's go with that. See where the normals are. Normals there are fine at one. Hey Kane, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Can you try to make one tile smaller and more? Can you try to make one tile smaller and more tiles? Uh, I don't want to go smaller now. Because the smaller I go, the more it's noisy, and I don't want it to be noisy. Right, you can see like this is noisy compared to this. And I'd rather avoid like extra noise. If anything, I'd want to do bigger, like a big tile, like a 2x2, and not a 1x1. Instead of going smaller. Anyway, that's not like the simplest setup, so for now though, we will not do that. For now. Okay, let's take a look at the grass. Where is it? I think we can close the post-process for now. Close this for now. There we are. You like the new colors? Good. I'm glad. Play a little bit, see if moving this is better or worse. Okay, so a lot of it is down here. So, what if we did this? This one's a little too saturated. Do I change the tiling? What's the tiling? It's 0.3. That's probably way too small. Yeah, that's a little bit easier to actually see the full things. Okay, so where's the problem one? I think it's this one. Yes. Yes, it is. We could try adding in a brighter one. But it would need to be like small range. It doesn't really work as a small range, to be honest. if we went for yellow and it would give it a little bit of like not the freshest of grass vibe. Because it flashes, it's actually harder to see and tell what is like how it's changing. I wish it didn't flash. Yeah, there's this. Now let's do it this way. I can actually see. I can know what to look at. Okay, so this is actually why is like quite a lot of it is here. Okay. Let's make less of it here. Okay. Still a good amount, but now I feel like we're getting a little more variation now. This one can stay as it was. I feel like we bump up the lower the variation a little bit. That's not bad. Like, I can tell there's colors. There's different colors, but like here, nothing here like yells at or like screams at me that it's like yellow and green, right? Even at 1.0 now. Okay, let's look at it down here as well. It now feels more uniform, which is, in a sense, good. Okay, let's say this is fine. This is interesting. I guess because how the shadows are. Okay. Let's move on to the stones. These guys. Theoretically, we can use a similar setup to 4. So let's duplicate it and do stone walls, I guess we'll call it. Oh, how's the dirt? Hold on. art's okay. I feel like it's this the fact that it felt integrated, I guess, which is why I didn't really notice it. So I guess we leave it. Okay. So let's open up all of these. I wish there was a way of just selecting all of these, be like, apply this material. Okay. Good. So now we can just do close all of these. And open it. So the question now begins, is kind of tiling do we want for this? Do we want more tiling on these? I feel like we do. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's see about... I mean, that's not bad. We probably want to change the color of them a bit. I don't want to do a new curve, I think, specifically for them. So, what do you want to do? Do I want them to be a different color? That's awesome that I can do this. I know it's just a color change, but... it's kind of cool. Oh, it's also affecting the ground ones, right? Because I use them also on the ground, so we can't... do I want to keep them the same? Then I might want to keep them the same. Because I use them also on the ground. The most I'd want to do maybe is some a value change. And maybe a slight tint then. I mean, I wasn't going to go extreme anyway, but... just a little different. Oh, one thing we can do though, to make it potentially, is change this. Green channel. Channel. I mean, honestly, you can't tell when you're... Oh, actually, the blue channel's a little nicer for this. It almost feels like. Red has a lot of contrast here. Like blue is less crazy. You know what? Let's go with blue. Obviously, we still have stuff like this, which is good. Do we want to then... No, we don't. Definitely don't want to increase it more. You see the strokes. I think that's fine. We can look here. I think I like these as they are. Okay. Seems fine. Let's do the large stones. Large stones definitely need their own or not the large, the rocks. The rocks definitely need their own material. By own material, I mean own colors. Now, the question is, do I have a material override here? I don't think I do. I don't. So let's give it one. Because they're using the same thing as here, and I want to give it a material, so... Material. Not instance. Interface. Okay, there we go. And if we need to, we can always override it here. Okay, let's take a look at the rocks one. And we can try out this curve, or we can try out the other one as well. Because this one's not bad. If we go variation B, right, it's obviously going to be... Why is this moving it? It's because additional texture tiling is on it. Default 3, 0. So what we can try doing is using it. Let's turn off the tint. And then hue shifting it. Yeah, that doesn't really work, right? Yeah, it works on this one. Doesn't really work. Yeah, let's go back to here. Put this back. We can try still hue shifting, but I don't think on this one we want to hue shift. I think here I just want a tint. Definitely darker and like more brown. We could try definitely more variation Actually, let's go 0.75 and then 1.5. 2. Make them like potentially brighter, not darker. So I guess if I'm making them brighter, this should stay at 1. And then we can drop it here. I like this one. There's some I like. I wonder if I should just make them all smaller. More and smaller. And the actual graph. You do. It'll also help make them not be in the way. So maybe we go with more of them. Right. Because one thing we've had is they kind of get in the way of movement. And honestly, if we're talking about movement, why does it disappear? I mean, I could just turn off the oh, odd. Yeah, let's keep it like as it is. But collision. Reset. Huh? Okay. No collision. God, why is it every time? 1, 2, 3, 4. No collision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. That was all. That's gonna help the AI. Oh, actually, I just realized that this I'm using rock ratio, so I actually don't need to change this. This can stay as it is. We just up this. Um. Okay. The no collision actually. Hurts it here. I think that would need to be even smaller for the no collision to really work. I don't know why F1 does wireframe there. So what about... something like this. And a lot more rocks. So you see if you see them. But they're not in the way. I feel like they're too small then. So do somewhere in between. I think I do keep the rock collision on. I think I do keep the rock collision on. Because going into the rocks it just doesn't look good. I think it just doesn't work. I think I can make them flatter. So right now this is stopping me until I hit a certain angle. So I can make them flatter vertically. Let's try that. So that way they don't mess with the navigation. I can just walk over them, but my character will then stand on the rock instead of stepping in the rock, which is, you know, considerably better. I do like. I think the tiling still works on this, even though it's smaller. It now feels like more painterly because of it. Okay, this one's big still, so I think that's a matter of playing here. There we go. At certain angles, it's not great, but you know, if you bounce off of it, I think it's not the end of the world. What I can try doing is, given the option of being wider, wider is good. I think wider helps. Wider makes them feel more substantial and without having them be completely in the way. Let's take a look. I'm gonna increase the amount of rocks in all of them. And just see what happens. This is not supposed to have some in the portal. That's not good. Let's do, let's try that. The amount I have here might be a little too much, but I just want to see. I feel like it is a little much, but you know, let's go extreme and see. It doesn't feel extreme. Like, yeah. Oops. Yeah, there's someone trees. Just, that out of the way. Generate that and put this back. Okay, I think it's working. I think it's working. I really like this. There's a game that it reminds me of that I remember seeing like a while back. I remember thinking like, man, the stones there, like, it was a 2D game. It reminds me of it. I still remember saying like, it'd be cool to be able to do that. And somehow here I am. I think there's too much actually here. But in most places, like at least on the grass ones, it doesn't feel like it's too much. Okay. We can work with that. Okay, next one is let's do the cliffs. And I'm gonna do the same material over right here. Material. Now, okay, let's duplicate you. And this is going to be cliffs. Okay, what do we want to do here? How do we want to tile it? Let's go in-game. So first of all, probably don't want it to be like this brown. I mean, I don't want it to be these colors either, but I'm just like trying to see. I mean, I said that, but that does give a little more interest here. Maybe just don't go that extreme. That's the best one. Let's go green. Red. Red has the highest like contrasty spots. I think green here is as the best one. Okay. Do we want to make a new curve? Just make a new curve. Just so we have another one that is different still. Okay. Oh. I need to add it to the curve atlas, that's why. See. I didn't hear what's causing this problem. Why can I not have anything here? Oh, do I need to compile the main material? No. What? What happened? Yeah, you have all three. Close you. Reopen you. Oh, there's your three. Thanks, Unreal. Appreciate you. Okay, so let's play around with this. I don't know what I want, to be clear. I probably shouldn't have done it that dark there. That's way too dark. Okay. Is this one too bright? Because I'm seeing this. I can do this and just this. Yeah. I'm looking at this now, right? And that's too bright. Yeah, it's this one. Get a little more color, but not value. What is this darkest one? Is it this one? No. Still this one? Yes. Okay. So a couple of things. One is I feel like the tiling's too much now. Oh, this needs to be at 1. There you go. So that's the actual values. Normal strength here does need to be lower. Because higher normal strength, just, I don't think it works. Maybe you go less tiling? Yeah, I still think less tiling might be the call here. If I went back to... oh, also let's try blue. No, let me just turn these off. Blue, green, red. What just happened? Why did this just get darker? You know, what changed? Oh, I actually made this 4. Okay. Okay, blue is the best. Let's go to a different spot. Why are they all getting darker almost the same? I mean, it is random, but there's the randomness just in this particular seed, I think. Let me out of F10 mode. Why'd I go into F10 mode? There it goes. just wanted to get a little more. There were like 4 of them, vertical thin ones next to each other. I want to get rid of that. Okay, that's a little bit better of variation. So now let's do this. Question. Okay, let's just play around with a little bit of a tint. Do we want a little bit of a tint? I think a little bit of a tint does help, but definitely subtle.
Stream on like support until the demands are exorcised.
Can't decide if I want it to be like more gray or more brown. I think more brown is probably better. I don't want to push the saturation high. So I'm kind of like fighting that. That being me. Fighting myself. Hey, Screwneck, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was SpongeBob. Yes, sirree. What do we do? I'm gonna tint to brown. Maybe it should be around there. It's so hard to say. Maybe the thing is that it just needs to be all darker. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they just does it need to be darker? Because that's not the worst, actually. Maybe that's what we really need. Okay. Let's play with this some more. Let's go more saturated brown, and then we can go darken it and whatnot. Right, you could do this, and then slightly desaturate. You know what? That's not bad. It's not what we're used to, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Because it being darker is good in the sense that we shouldn't really be looking, right? Your eyes shouldn't be focusing here, right? You should be focusing here. So it being darker is not, like, terrible. Because it focuses your eyes more up here. Let's try this. Let us try this. Also, is this working? Ah, here we go. Let's take a look. Is it going up or down? Ah, here we go. So now we can do 1,000. Try and do something like this. Ramp band 0.5, 0.2. 3. So we have also a little bit of a gradient on it just to get darker as it goes down, which helps make it feel like it's going further than it actually is. I could do... no, that's fine. All right, let's leave it like this. Let's leave it like this, and that means that we probably want to use the same material now for the floating cliffs, the floating island ones. Let's try it. Let's try with both, and then we can see if it works or doesn't. I already have the normal material here. Here, I think I'll still swap out the default one. Ah, okay. I got it. So I need to do a not material instance. Oh yeah, material instance. Cliff's masked. This will just be changed to masked. And be applied here. This can be off. See, now that it's there, now that it's on the floating ones as well. What do we think? I think the saturated brown might be too much. I think if it was grayer, I think it would be better. We go a little bit brighter. It's a lot of tiling there. Oh, it's because of the scale, right? It goes off of scale. Oh no, this one is... Let me guess. This one has the default increased tiling, doesn't it? Yep. That's fine. Never mind. You know what? At a quarter saturation, it's actually I think the go-to number. Oh, we got a floating rock. Yeah, we're back to not having it brown, and I think that is still better. It's still different, but I think that works a little better because I don't want things to be like super saturated, like cartoony. Stylized, yes, but not like overly cartoony. Hey, Mr. Avalanches, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I was going to take care of that rock. How are you clearing the PCG actors between games matches? I'm not. What? What do you mean? For some reason, the PCG lingers on the map. I'm generating a new dungeon every time. It's a procedural dungeon. If I go in here, it's a new procedural dungeon every time. So there's nothing to clear because it's new every time. And it's just placing things where I had them. Exactly as I had them. Right? See how these two rocks are here? And this is the generation. See here? Right? If I go in here and generate a new one, those two rocks will still be there, but it'll be a different seed. Did you add PCG to the dungeon architect actor? No. It's inside the level instances. What dungeon architect actor are you talking about? Yeah, here's the 2 rocks. But you can see it's a different seed. The rooms are set in stone. I art direct the rooms. I decide where things are in the rooms. But how the rooms are assembled is different. The dungeon actor you drag onto the level? I mean, aside from just setting the spawning there, I don't do anything with that. Yeah. Yeah, PCG through that actor. Why? What are you trying to do? And then your art doesn't clear between restarts? Why would you add it to that actor? What's the point of it? Make your own actor if you really wanted to. No? I hear it's actually better not having it super. Let me turn off the decal. I changed my mind on it. Now that the shadow's working well, I don't think the decal. Yeah. BCG debris mostly for the floor tiles and such. The dungeon actor can take an array of BCG graphs. I've never tried that. I don't have a reason to. I just like my levels are set up with BCG. I mean, sure, here's spawn. Doesn't really matter. Right, here's spawn, but like this is PCG, this is PCG, this is PCG, right? This is PCG. Most of this is PCG. Right, same thing here. But it's set in stone. It is in the level. It will be spawned here. Which is what I want. So if I like, right, you can see here's the 2 rocks. You haven't used SGF on Snapgrip Flow, so you're, I mean, yeah, that's the only thing I'm using it for. I have pre-built rooms, and I put stuff in the pre-built rooms, and it spawns pre-built rooms. This has many issues, by the way. I don't mean what I'm doing. I mean, Dungeon Architect's implementation of Snapgrip Flow has issues. So don't feel like, oh, if you chose this, then you wouldn't have bugs. No, you still have bugs. Okay. Is it because of the grass? It is because of the grass, isn't it? Here, there's no issues. Here, there's issue because grass disappears, and so it looks like the normals on it don't work. Oh, can I fix that? I'm going to fix that by, I mean, I'm just going to change the LODs. 0, 1, 2. 2 is less. 3 is gone. 3 looks terrible. Let's do 3. And let's do 2. So we'll get less a little bit, but not disappear entirely. Using self-load builder and haven't had too many troubles. Wish you went with the SnapGrid flow route for more control. Yeah, I wanted to basically do Diablo style pre-made setups, but just in 3D. So my option was SnapGrid flow only. Because I can art direct, I can choose where things go to a degree. I can make the things I want random to be random and the things I don't want random to not be random. Right? That's why I went with it. That's better. That direction you chose looks great. Well, thank you. I mean, if you were to tell me that, oh yeah, I'm going to be making the entire build, the entire style in a painterly stylized style, and you would be doing it with one texture, I wouldn't believe you. And yet here I am, doing literally that. We gotta fix the stairs. But the great thing about this is it is very easily replicatable and adjustable for me. No rest for the wicked hands? What happened? Seriously. Google. I remember when images was the next thing. What is this? Shopping, short videos, regular videos, and then images. You know what? I'm just gonna go on YouTube. There you go. Cocarner's playing it. I mean, this isn't like super complicated in terms of like stylized. Like it's mostly this, like there's a lot of like the same, right? It's like this is all one. It's almost like mine, but this is like, I think this is just hand painted with emphasized lines, really, right? Isn't it just that? It looks a lot like hand painted with hand painted with probably some actual textures as the base. They did hand paint? Yeah. But I feel like a lot of this you could get away with, like, taking an actual, like actual wooden planks and then hand painting, like, on top of it, in a sense. So you can just use the planks themselves as the reference and kind of tracing it and painting it that way. So you can kind of do, like, a combination of that. A lot of rim light in this scene. It's just, what possible thing do they have in the world that is causing this light? What kind of magical?
Exactly.
That's a decal. Yeah, it's painted. But it's not like high-res painting. It's not a very intricate painting. Right, because you can see here, this is very much like low-res. And then I think they have decals on top, probably, for like some of the higher fidelity stuff. And you can see the brush strokes here. They're using like a painterly brush stroke type thing. You can see it here. Yeah, so I mean that's probably 512 to everything. I mean, depends on what you're doing and how much you're tiling. You can get away with 512. Mine's I made mine 2K, but it's not 2K in any one spot. It's right, it's tiling, and these are not making use of the UV space either. So really, this is how you're getting all the variation of like here, is because it's just picking random places of that 2K for like more variation. I need to figure out a better arrow thing. I don't know what to do still for that. By the way, with this new style, that effect looking good. Obviously, the normals on these guys really don't work anymore. We got to rework that. Yeah, and some of the effects need to be reworked. Obviously decals need to be reworked, but okay, let's work on the stairs. I think the rest here is fine. Oh yeah. Oh no, I wanted to. I remember why I came here now. I wanted to check the depth effect now that I've removed some of the problematic LODs. It's 8 o'clock and the lights are still not on, which means it's still not close to sunset. My God. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, see that? Good. That does not look like a noisy mess. Let me out. I just want to look. I don't care about you guys. Yeah, see, that's good. That right there. You just get that sense that it's there. Excellent. That's depth. I'm taking a screenshot of that. I'm going to take a screenshot of the entire thing. Why not? I think this is working. It's a working. Okay. Let's move on to the stairs. Because that looks terrible. Is the one. Okay. So let's go here. What? Let's make an override for him. Could just make an override for them. Stairs material. I don't know why I typed that. It clearly has been too long since I've touched PCG. There we go. Simple as that. Hold on a second. That is the lighting. That is not intersecting geo. What is all that? What are the beams of? Oh, I think it's from the effects. It's from the effects. Okay, but that's working. So let's move on to trying to think. Kind of want to do the swords. I'm trying to think what's the best way of doing the swords. I guess let's take a look at what happens when we apply the materials to it. Just let's start with that. Yeah, so I'll probably want to do a layered thing because I'll probably want to do a different material here compared to here compared to here. Hey, Hyper Gypsy, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Can you show shader complexity? Sure. There we go. Enjoy. Because this definitely will not work. Yeah, I'll definitely need 3 different ones. So I guess let's set up the layered material that we'll need for this. Because this is where we will need it. I just close everything for now. I'm not really using this stuff. Let's close it all. Let's organize this. Regular material, layered material, material instances. You're working some Paraverse project around 2x2 kilometer environment. The thing you're facing is using virtual textures, making complex for shaders. Keep in mind that unless you have insane shaders or insane materials, rather, there's a 99% chance, I would say, that the material is not the problem. Unless you're doing some insane stuff, there's a 99% chance that your performance issues are not because of materials. You can test it, of course. Easy test. Apply a basic material to everything. See what the difference is, of course. But it depends on, again, what you're doing, how you're doing it. Don't look at the shader complexity or the instruction count as law. They're not that accurate in terms of like real world numbers. Yeah, so material, Material. Nope, thank you. Layer. And blend. Only one shader is heavy because of weather function combined with virtual. Yeah. Yeah, and you're going to have that. But, right, games have that all the time, and it's fine. Again, it depends. It's not so much the shader itself. Like, for example, world position offset, right? If you have a win through world position offset, that itself is not a problem to have in the material. The material is not the problem. But if you're trying to do that on 5 million objects 2 feet away, you're going to have a problem. Right? Not because of the material, but because you're trying to do it on that many things. So the solution isn't to change the material. The solution is to change... I mean, you can, to remove it. But like the solution is just, oh yeah, let me just not have that many things have world position offset on them. At that's such a close distance. Let's turn off the world position offset at a certain distance, right? Stuff like that. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so I mean, really, that's all. It's just using the same setup, so I guess it doesn't really need anything fancy here. The blend we're gonna be doing by vertex paint. So I guess really I don't need to call this strokes. This is just vertex paint. This is, I assume, RGBA. I guess it's not really. I mean, it is a mask. It's fine. Do I need anything else here? I know it's such a complicated setup. I think that's all I need. And then here, material attributes, material attribute layers, and then default background is you. Okay. think that's all we need here. Do I need anything else besides vertex paint? I can always add more and rename this. But the main thing we're going to be masking is through vertex paint. How do I want to do these then? Yeah, I think it'll be fine. One here, and up here, and one up here. Put it on the desktop. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, a couple of things. Might as well fix the normals while we're here. Right. Trying to see. Yeah, because that we don't want that. That's bad. Because we're not going to be using the normal map of this sword. So without it, this is better. Okay, vertex paint. Question. Can I do? I can't specify faces versus vertices, right? Okay, what I can do though. First of all, yes, it's separated. Perfect. Perfect. Vertex paint. Beautiful. So whenever you're doing vertex paint for like a layered material, remember, black is free. Black is your background, because then you have red, green, blue channels for masking. So you actually get 4, not 3 layers. You could also do alpha, but I've had issues with alpha in vertex paint. Plus, then you don't see your object because it typically pain in the butt. Yes. Look at that. Oh, so good. Bam. Why can't I, Oh, there we go. Oh, because I wasn't in face mode. So I had to click in the right place. Let's do green. We could do because we have a channel available to us, could do a blue. Front face only. You're wondering what am I going to be doing here? I don't know. But we might as well make use of it. It would remove the... No, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't have a lot of topology, but I don't really care about adding more. I don't want to overwrite that one, actually, so let me change the name of it. So, question 1. Did I need to change the scale of it, or is it going to be the same scale? Perfect. Oh, thanks, turned that off. Did I import with vertex color? Here's we'll find out. Sword. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Let's find out. But I didn't check my settings. Yeah, it did. Cool. Hey. So now we have it all masked. Okay, so let's do the actual blade first. So a couple of things. Let's reduce the UV tiling by a lot. Then we could also just play around with these guys. Oh, it's the normal. It's not the color that's doing it. That's the normal. Okay. So in that case, it goes back to 1. I don't really want a normal map here, really. So this is fine. Let's do that. I want a gradient for sure. So let's do in here 0. Fall off 1,000, 500, 800. Okay, that'll get us the ramp. I do want probably specularity. Let me do render custom depth pass, and then let's put you in the actual level so we can actually see where the toon shader. That's kind of important. Yeah, that looks a little different. Okay, now. Yeah, we still don't want that. We could go a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what I don't have? I don't have object-based randomness. Or object position-based randomness. It's only instance-based, so let's add that. Yeah, scaling it, that part is fine. Pairs with add the instance, for instance, data. Let's also get object position world space. I am. This is not going to work very well for me, is it? Oh, what we can do is take the position. It's not break. Split components. Then we can just do an add here for all of them. I can't do a frac because I'm using whole numbers, but I can divide this by, let's say, 100. So that would be 0.670, right? We can just do all of that. Then we can do a frac now. Then an add, then this. So we'll probably see everything change right now here. Does it disappear like that? It probably did. Let's find out. Yep, there he goes. So now we get a little bit of variation every single month. Perfect. Let's go back to here. For it, I want to not have any saturation at all. Okay. I have a little bit of a more intense ramp here. I don't need to offset it. It's already in the right place. Um, I think that's fine. Does the roughness change anything in this scenario? It does. But, I think we're good here. Do we want to do 0.5 here? No. Okay. That's all fine. Hue shift we're not doing because we just desaturated everything. Although we desaturated, but we could make it a slight blue tint.
Stream pause. Don't worry, the shampoo ad isn't pot relevant.
Because slight blue tint really makes it feel more Blade-like for whatever reason. More silver by making it blue. Ah, damn it. I've been charged for Twitter. Their promotion ended. This weapon's gonna be a big test. See if this is gonna work. I think it should. Based on what I know, it should. But we will see. And we will find out. Or I'm gonna do the blue channel next because I want to see the variation. See if that works because I'm curious. This little cut in works really well. Here, a little less so. But thankfully, that part's hidden. In all of them. Literally. So that's fine. See, all my colors are like now very muted, very pastel-y. Okay, as they're done. Yeah, I like the little slight blue tint. Okay, let's see what happens. Turn this on. And then change you to blue. And then we can go ahead and change you to be 0.5. Tinted can kind of see where I'm going, right? We're going to see if we can make this like the mousy thing, but tuned. Oh, I still need to remove the normal. The normal is not an option here. Well, actually, we might be able to get away with it on here a little bit, but still not that much. Go a little more rusty. Surprisingly, I can't go dark here with a tint. It does not work great. Let's try different patterns here. The tiling's too much. I think this part might not work great. The full separation I know will. It doesn't have enough topology, I think. Yeah, let's try this. Um, ba, 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 ba. Still want the same kind of fall off though. 0.2. I wonder if no, definitely needs to keep it. Okay, let's do let's name this. It's just gonna be like a blade moss or something. Okay, so this is the hilt. For the hilt, probably use this as the base. Then darken it, and let's probably also still also desaturate it. Yeah. And then we can do. This is going to be the handle. The question, I guess, becomes: do we want it to look like a sword you actually grab and use, or just a big rusted metal thing? But I guess it does have this part, so which I don't imagine this would be actually metal, even though in this version everything here is stone, effectively, or metal. I don't know what I think it's all metal in this world, because this right is the same as this. It's all not gonna push that. Green. One thing we could try doing is increasing the strength of the mask here. Just real quick. There's a really dark spot here, and I don't like that. So I feel like maybe we just do this and then tint it. I think it works for the grass, but doesn't work here. You know what? Let's do a rust. I think it reads better that way. Okay, back to this. So for you, try this. Do like a gold, like a. Can we do like an orange? Just yes, if we made it like saturated. So I guess we can do just a little bit, because we can just do that and then we'll turn it brown. But let's see. I think here we definitely I want more of a normal, because it all makes it almost feel like more intricate. The randomness of the color will always be consistent, because that's per instance. Same thing with this. This one doesn't even work. Okay, good to know. Certain things we'll need to adjust to make it work per object versus per instance. let's see what this looks like now in context. Replace. And then render custom depth pass. Yes. Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh, the collisions on. Hold on. Show me the simple collision. Can I? This is not gonna fly. Can I just copy this? Yes. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Okay, let's try that again. Let's see what. How does it look? Couple of things I like, couple of things I don't. I like the blade more than I thought I would, so that's good. I think this is too big. Let's tweak some values. I think that this normal's too strong. Still. Actually, 1 is pretty good. Oh, you know what? Right. These are scaled like way up, so that's why it has like this much change here. And honestly, I don't hate it. What is the what are these things called? Handguards? I don't remember what they're called. I call them handguards. If you guys know, let me know. Oh, wrong one. No, that's the background one. Oh, that's this one. That's the Blade Moss that's doing that. I think just a subtle green, actually. Works pretty well. That also doesn't work terribly. I just yeah, just saturate a little bit more. Just a little. Yeah. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Okay. Let's take a look around. Take a look around. Yeah. Um. Nope. 0.8, please. 0.5. Actually better. And 5.6. I think that's better. Is this a shadow here? Nope, got a rock there. I don't hate it. I kind of want to make this brighter. If I did that, let me just take a look at the intensity here. So I think I can go like even up to 4, but we don't want to. Let's do 3. And then we can go basically make it feel more like a silver blade versus like a gray blade. Yeah, I think that's better. And then I want to tweak the ramp if I can. It's gonna be hard to do a ramp with these guys. Because the ramp's not very strong. I could try increasing the ramp strength. Since the tip is inside of it. But if I go like insane values, we start breaking. Leave it like around 0.1. Because the one thing I'm looking at is like right here, but maybe this is solved with decal and some well placed rocks. Will help with this seam. And maybe it is a little too bright. Let's go with that. It's really that one that's a little bit bright, right? Because I think of the angle. Because the other one seems okay. Let's go find some other ones. Let's see how they fare. Do I have stuff on the right side? I don't remember. I think I mostly kept it on the left. I have them here. Yeah, see that in the... Oh, look at them. Yeah, they're a bit bright. Uh, I don't hate it. Yeah, let's go find some more. Let's go find some more. I think I don't have any up here. I might have one. But I think they're mostly on the left side and then that circle. If memory serves, yeah. This one needs to be out of the portal. Why is that one in the portal? Okay, but the main thing is this method does work, right? We know it works. Maybe we don't go so bright on the gold part. Maybe tone that down. Not to draw too much attention to it. Let me fix this. There you go. I think it's okay. I think it works for the world. The main thing is we do have now a working system for it, right? The question really becomes is I mean, whether or not I really want to add more topology, right? Because that will allow us to have more fades and stuff. But for this amount of geo, I think it's fine. Okay, cool. Why do we have white here like that? I don't like that. Yeah, let's just move that out of the way. And where's the this one, which is in the portal? Let's move that out of the way. You can move you into here. Tree out of the way. And then what I can make is a decal Or put some rocks here in a lot of these places. Let's take a look. So let's find like one of the worst culprits. There are some here. The ones in grass aren't too bad, to be fair. Oh yeah, I put all. This one's relatively bad. So. And then I just need to apply the same rock texture, or same rock material. Or we don't have to. Right, no one says we have to. Let's see if that helps or hurts. If we did something like that. I think it helps. Hey, Sir Armand, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You got the end of the stream, yeah. Busy day today? I think the intersection problem can be fixed with this. Yeah. It's too dark for this, but the point is, it can be fixed. Yeah, just using the rocks. All right, we can hide a lot of the problems. Obviously, some issues will remain, like it looking a bit low res. But can't win them all. You got Starling for $21 with free hardware. Nice. First month then it's $99, but that's all right. You got a mini Starling router. It has like 2 credit cards in length and not very thick. It's a little guy. I mean, you're probably gonna have it like in a cabin or something, so I imagine the size of it isn't super important. I don't know how this doesn't feel like it works great to have this many of them. It might be one of those like have less is more. You plan to run that off solar since it's 40 watts? I mean, hey, if you got the bandwidth for it, yeah, why not? Right? If you can do it, then why not? Yeah, just go like super little and then make it dirt. Maybe that's the trick. You've been animating today, got attacks, hit results, and fainting for each of your Pokemon. Nice. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Oh, it just looks like it's in dirt. Sweet. I mean, probably do the same thing, like, I don't know, on these guys. I still got a lot of animation to do. I still got a lot, but I'm enjoying this process, so we're here. I wasn't exactly like, you know, pre-planning to work on this, but you know, I started to, and then it's enjoyable. So I'm like, eh, why not? Seems like a good use of my time. Get caught up for 2 hours playtesting your game on accident? Well, I mean, that's good because that means you're enjoying your game. So congratulations. That is a big accomplishment. Mine looks cool though. I appreciate it. Some about looking cool. It's about, you know, being fun. And from what it seems like to me, is yours is fun. And that's one of the most important things. Your landscape is amazing. You really like the tile look. Well, thank you. I mean, look, I gotta give props to the person who originally created this asset pack for giving me the idea, and for the fact that it was made for free for the month for a long time ago, and now, you know, I've built off of that. And so now we're getting to the point where, okay, we can, you know, start making it actually in our own style. You know, using that as the original reference. Which is great. I have nice effects. I mean, my effects, I didn't make any of them, so I take no credit for that. It's just a walking simulator that creatures beat you up in. I mean, hey. There have been literally full games that are walking simulators. So that's not a huge negative. So don't feel bad about that. I feel like I want to make a little bit of modification to this. It has a little bit of... Maybe it wants a little bit more. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, why does this have 0? Oh, there we go. Why did that have 0 tiling? What I probably should do is, instead of this, I should use a noise. Instead of vertex paint here, I should use a noise. Yeah. We can use the procedural noise. Maybe here. I think, because that will allow me to have it randomized everywhere. For now, though, it's fine. Yeah, the more I look at that, also the more I'm glad for the color. Okay, I think it works. We try taking a look at it in the game because I feel like there's a sword in the first little area as well. We could be misremembering. I misremembering. There's not a sword here. We're going to work on these decals at some point as well. I like the bridges. The bridges, I think, work real well. I almost don't mind the fact that these are like so saturated. I think they're a little too saturated, but they help break things up for sure. I want to set up the arches. I think the arches. Oh, I need to set up those to be tuned. Oh, there's the shop. Does this have a sword? It doesn't, right? Oh, it does. Oh, but I need to replace them, right? They're not going to be magically the right. Okay, well. You know what? It is what it is. And you know what? I think it's time to call it a night. I'm getting tired. By getting tired, I mean I am tired. But we got layered setup. We've confirmed it's working. Needs a little bit of improvements tomorrow with some noise. At the very least, some noise masking. Yep. So that'll be what I do. Well, we could even animate it if we wanted to, but we're not going to. We're definitely not going to. Other than that, tomorrow's Friday. Plans for Sunday are for the modular PCG video. First PCG video in like 2 months. Just going over like all the ways of reusing stuff in PCG, basically. Like reusing, spawning things and like always respawning like a certain combination. Modularity. So that should be good, and pretty much talking about that should be relatively simple. So hopefully you guys like that. But for tonight, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more material work, I guess. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.